In this 3D Shoemaker video, I'm going to show you how you can 3D print just about any shoe last model you have access to, which includes shoe lasts outside the 3D Shoemaker ecosystem. I'll even show how to include a joint for delasting in the print. When I first started getting into 3D printing shoe lasts, it was a bit of a gamble. I didn't know for certain whether shoemakers would like 3D printed shoe lasts as much as conventional wood or high density polyethylene shoe lasts. But after being at it for nearly a decade, I can safely say that it is absolutely a viable alternative. The main gripe seems to be that the PETG material I've settled on is a bit harder to nail into, but with sharp nails, it's really not much of an issue. And the benefits of being able to get the job done on even a low-cost desktop 3D printer make it totally worth it. As such, shoemakers everywhere have been getting into 3D printing their own shoe lasts. The challenging part then isn't so much the 3D printing, but rather finding the right shoe last design and customization, specifically with a joint designed in for delasting, which is the removal of the shoe last from the finished shoe. I've made all this possible for the entire collection of shoe lasts on 3dshoemaker.com and also in the 3D Shoemaker plugin for Rhino. But what if you already have a model for a shoe last and you just want to get a joint designed into it so that it can be 3D printed with a working hinge? Well, that's possible now too. There's two ways you can go about this. First, you can simply visit this service page on 3dshoemaker.com and submit your model for joint design. You can select whether you want an alpha hinge or a rail joint, and you'll receive back all the model parts oriented and ready for 3D printing. And you can also, of course, order the necessary hardware on 3dshoemaker.com or source it locally. Second, you can use the 3D Shoemaker plugin for Rhino to design the joint yourself. To do this, you import the file into Rhino, press the Establish button, and select the shoe last. Press the Make button, select your options, and press Go. The only difference from the usual process is that you will be asked to select the top and bottom positions for the joint face, as well as the thimble location if you've chosen to include one. Note that the Establish feature is also used for some 3D Shoemaker shoe lasts that have undergone substantial sculpting or vacuum forming, as I pointed out in a recent video. They are different enough from the parametric definition that they benefit from the manual selection of the joint position. The long-term plan for the Establish feature is to be able to bring in third-party shoe lasts and automatically parameterize them more easily than via the manual parameterization approach I previously explained. In summary, 3D Shoemaker can now assist towards the 3D printing of jointed shoe lasts, regardless of whether it's a 3D Shoemaker shoe last or a third-party shoe last. That's all for this video. If you found it helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to receive notifications for future videos. Thanks for watching.